Shiloh barely wasted a second before filing paperwork to drop the Pitt from her name on her 18th birthday. While that process hit an unexpected snag, is her recent outfit sending a message to the world? Shiloh Jolie-Pitt may have just made a special kind of fashion statement. The daughter of the former celeb power couple Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt was spotted out and about in LA, just days after news broke that her name change is being delayed. And while it may have just been an innocent fashion choice, it's possible that what she was wearing may be sending an important message. You may remember that on her 18th birthday in May 2024, Shiloh made the first step toward legally becoming Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie, filing paperwork to drop Pitt from her last name. Yet this name change is taking longer than anticipated. Just a few days after her name change was postponed, Shiloh was spotted wearing a hoodie from the Face the World lifestyle brand. It's possible that the hoodie was just something comfortable to throw on, but the choice might go deeper than that. The brand's mission statement reads, "Oftentimes, we are tested with many trials throughout our lives. The object of Face the World is to stimulate a daily affirmation that brings us back to our why. We maintain our authenticity, integrity, and balance by creating a timeless experience when one of our pieces touches your fingertips." There has been quite a bit of drama over the years between Shiloh and her dad, and her decision to drop her dad's name seems to point pretty directly to their deeply troubled relationship. So is her choice in clothing an indication that she's prepared to face the world despite the drama? Because there's been plenty of drama. Shortly after it made headlines that Shiloh would be changing her name, a source told People that Brad Pitt was deeply upset by the sudden news. The source explained, "He's aware and upset that Shiloh dropped his last name. He's never felt more joy than when she was born. He always wanted a daughter."
Yeah, it brings a tear to the eye.
Pitt and Angelina Jolie share 6 children together, and while Shiloh is reportedly the only one of her siblings to move toward a legal name change since turning 18, her sisters, Zahara and Vivian, have apparently informally dropped the Pitt from their names in their day-to-day lives. Vivian recently worked as a production assistant on the Broadway incarnation of The Outsiders and attended the Tony Awards with her mother, who was a producer on the production. The kicker? Vivian's name was listed as simply Vivian Jolie. Meanwhile, a recent video of Zahara joining her sorority at Spelman College saw her refer to herself as Zahara Marley Jolie. And apparently, all this Pitt dropping hasn't been easy on Brad. The same source went on to tell People, "The reminders that he's lost his children is of course not easy for Brad. He loves his children and misses them. It's very sad." While Shiloh Jolie-Pitt's name change is already 2 months in the making, her lawyer, Peter Levine, made a statement published by People on July 29th about a delay in the process, saying, "Unfortunately, the court was unable to complete the background check ahead of today's hearing, so the hearing was rescheduled for August 19th. Apparently, there was something wrong with the paperwork in the filing." Levine added, "Everyone undergoing a name change request needs to have a background check conducted by the court clerk, and because of clerical error, Shiloh's hearing has been continued to a new date." So it sounds like the delay is the result of a simple mistake, and it's clear that Shiloh is still forging ahead with her plans and facing the world in the meantime.